Hey, this is JenksFERST out at First. We're going to be collecting some soil samples today that we'll be taking back to the classroom for analysis. First thing we need to do is check and see what kind of equipment we're going to be using. Okay, the basic equipment that you'll need is your soil probe or core extractor. We'll also need a meter stick. We got our bucket here. Within the bucket there's a few other items. We have a garden trowel, you have a Sharpie, and you have a plastic bag that you'll be putting your sample in. Okay, once you've been assigned a plot to get your samples from, you'll have to go out and locate it out here at First. So that's where you'll have to go around and find these blue markers. They're at the northeast corner of every one of the plots. And this one, for example, this is 1-2A. So once you find your plot, then it's time to take your samples. Let's go. Once you determine which plot you're supposed to take your samples from, you'll notice that there are two PVC pipes out in the plot. The PVC pipe that's closest to the marker will have the lower sample number for that particular plot, and then the other one will have a higher number. So for example, if this plot, this could be the one that's closest, might be sample point 1, and the one that's a little bit further away would be sample point 2. In a different plot, the one closer might be sample point 9, and the one further away will be sample point 10. So that should help you determine which of the two PVC pipes matches up to your sampling point. Okay, at each of the points, the sampling points that you have in each plot, we're going to be taking 4 soil samples. Then we'll mix those together to be representative of the soil that's around each of the markers. So the way we're going to locate the points is by using the meter stick. And basically you're just going to go out in 4 different directions around the sampling point. You're not going to be overly concerned about it being exactly 90 degrees from the other, but we're just going to lay the meter stick down, and then we're going to go out 1 meter, and then that's going to be where we get our first point. So you just take the soil probe, and all we're looking to do here is to get about 5 inches down into the ground, and then we'll extract that and we'll put that sample in the bucket. So you just clear away some of the litter that's above your sampling point, and then just press down about 5 meters. About 5 inches. You don't have to be overly concerned about the exact measurements. And then the best way we found is to use the Sharpie to extract the sample. Just use the end of the Sharpie and just push that out into the bucket. And then once you're done with that, you'll go and you'll do your other 3 sampling points. Okay, so I'm not going to do that right now. You can take care of that. And then once you're done with all of your points, you'll take your trowel and you'll break up the sample that you have into smaller pieces, and then you'll stir that up, all 4 of your samples, stir those together, and then you'll put that into your Ziploc bag. Be sure that you label your bag with the plot number and your sampling point, the date, and then your group members. Have that all on there so that we don't mix up the samples with others in the classroom.